Once again, it's your boy D2 reporting for Headmovement TV, Halamala Talavala, and we are here at the Wellington Boxing Academy. To my left-hand side, I'm absolutely gassed to be in the presence of man like Shabaz, the Maverick Masoud. I've been excited to come up here. Yeah, I have seen you fight live. It was in Birmingham against the Spanish lad. I can't remember.
The Villagrán.
Yeah. Do you remember seeing me? Yeah, because as you came out, yeah,
you were in the back recording.
I was ringside. Yeah, I wasn't actually doing media that day. I just come to watch the boxing because I knew you was on there. I was like, yo, my man's here. So and as you come out, I just had like my phone in your face. But yeah, brilliant boxing lesson, boxing display lesson for him, should I say, a boxing display for everybody that was in the arena. We're coming off your TV debut.
Yeah.
You looked very relaxed. It didn't seem like the moment was affecting you at all. Like it was smiles, pizzazz, and flashy movements. Just describe to me what it was like to be on a big bill like that, and the feelings different from being in a smoker to be in a big stadium televised.
I feel like I've done my trade now and just like got the experience to move up to the platform that I had with my last fight. And I feel like, because I've done it so many times now, I've just stepped in on my TV debut. I should have been really nervous and should have been thinking like you know what I mean, like
cautious. Yeah.
Cautious, that's the word. But because I've done it so many times, I thought, you know what, I've pictured this 1,000 times in my head since I've been a young kid.
See that,
I visualized everything. Like,
that's what it was like when I seen ya. It wasn't like you were trying to be flashy. It was just like, that's what you do. That's how you fight. Like, I mean, we've seen certain other fighters.
Do you believe in like the law of attraction?
I do, yeah.
Like, I'm a big believer of that. So I always visualized I'm gonna be that guy one day. I'm gonna turn pro one day. I'm gonna get on TV. When I box on TV, people are gonna see me and say, "Oh my gosh, who the hell is he?" Wow.
I mean, yeah. You've got the people that are co-signing you and singing their praise. Like, you can't. How could you really say against their opinion? You've got Tyson Fury, Billy Joe Saunders, Frank Warren. You know what I mean? And even the commentary as you was fighting, people are, oh, this kid's special and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? You can't sit on your couch and say like, oh, you know, he's just flashing the pan.
It's like before I even fought, people are coming over to me like Bunsey. He's a big boxing person, you know what I mean? Even Richie. I had a lot of people come up to me, like even celebrities when I was fighting, saying, oh, everyone's talking good about you, you need to perform, trying to put pressure on myself. But I was laughing, I was smiling, I was saying, look, I go, pressure forms diamonds.
Yeah. And it looks like you eat pressure. Like when you was in there, like I said, you were smiling, the way you was flowing around the ring. I mean, he came and had a go in the first round.
No, he was on it, man.
Yeah, he tried to back you up, tried to hit you with some hard shots, which I liked seeing because I was like, all right, he can take a dig. And that was the main thing I was looking at, and I saw
a lot of people don't realise, like, they always question, oh, can you take a shot, In reality, I've been boxing since I've been 5'6". I know I could take a shot, but obviously in the fight, he did land the odd little touch, this and that. When he landed, I just laughed, come on then. Yeah. I was making him miss.
Yeah, you was in there, you was down to have a go. I mean, yeah, the first round, and then as it progressed, you just saw you was coming out of your shell, and I was just like, oh, look at him, and the skill, and laughing in his face and stuff like that. So, yeah, let's talk about you're fighting on Saturday.
Yeah.
In Birmingham.
Birmingham Arena.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about this next fight?
You know what? It just feels the same. I just want to get in there. I just want another win, get another victory, move on to the new year, and inshallah, just stay positive, keep the ball rolling, keep winning. But the main thing is not about just winning for me. It's all about performance is everything for me. Every fight I want to perform, especially in boxing. Every you know what? Everyone's got an opinion in boxing. If the moment someone don't even perform, they're like, oh, even if they get the win, because it's all about the W, but everyone's got opinions, so I didn't want to give them that chance.
Especially in this day and age, it's like I heard Anthony Joshua speaking about it. Like before, a lot of the greats had losses, but nowadays,
it's one of them.
But now it's like if you slip up or if you look bad, they're like
quick to write you off. It's like the Mayweather effect. Everyone says, you can't take it. But it's one of them. Worst to worst ever came. You know what? It comes from God, and you just learn from it. You get on with it. But it's one of them. I trained that hard. I trained that much that I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Just get in there, I'm fully confident. I don't think no one trains harder than me.
How long have you actually been boxing for? Like the first time you ever stepped in the gym, or because your dad used to box, is that right? Yeah. So when was the first time that you actually stepped in the gym and thought, right?
I've been in the gym since about 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Similar
to Richie, because he's been boxing since he was like 6, isn't it? So yeah.
But you know, it was literally like, even if I go to the gym, I'd have the gloves on. I won't know how to punch. I just blah blah blah. But seeing everything, being around that environment, it's my second home now.
Yeah, that's like, I look at that as law of attraction as well, because you've seen your dad doing that, then that's going to imprint onto you,
exactly.
And it will just come naturally. When your dad's telling you, you've already seen it, you know how to go through that type of stuff, you know what I mean, because you're a product of your environment,
exactly, that's
basically. Yeah, so you're Asian Muslim boy that boxes, so obviously you're going to get comparisons to
Naz
and Khan. Who would you compare yourself to out of the two?
Out of the two, it's obvious, isn't it? It's Naz and
it's obvious. Is it that
even
obvious?
The trim, man. Come on.
But he was always talking about his haircuts and you're the same one.
You know what the funny thing was? Even when I was in the back, I used to watch like Naz documentaries when I was a kid, and like before he'd fight, he'd be doing his hair in the mirror, getting ready for a show. Yeah. I was in the back. I was there. The camera's on me. I'm getting ready, man. I just felt good, man. I just felt like the man, you know what I mean?
And you know, people are quick to say shades of Ali and stuff like this, but with you, it is shades of Naseem Hamid, especially with the footwork and the cockiness, and obviously you're saying about.
It's not, you know, if I didn't work hard, I wouldn't be like that. Do you know why? Because I knew I can't back it up, but I work that hard. I'm that confident. I can get in there, do my job. That's why I'm confident. You know what I mean? If I don't. The fight's won before you even go to the arena. Yeah. You know what I mean? All the grind. Like you see me today, like this is supposed to be easing off. This is me easing off.
He didn't look it.
Exactly my point.
You were just saying, oh yeah, I felt slow. I was like, you what? I was like, that was not a slow.
I'm a sharpest, man. I'll be.
Nah, you look sharp. You look.
Put holes in the bag, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. So when you look at the hierarchy of your division, what do you see like when you look right at the top?
You know what? Right now, talent-wise, even the world champions, I think if I got in there, I'll give them a run for the money. But the thing is, once my experience catches up with the talent and the experience, once they come to that crossroad, that's when I'm ready. Yeah. Because right now, the talent's up here, the experience is here. As they meet, then you know what? I'm ready to step up. So I spot British champions, world champions, and I'm very confident that I'll do a job on most of them.
I mean, people like Tyson Fury, Billy Joe Saunders, they're very confident in you as well. What was it like just to have them around you, telling you these things? Because when we have a prospect like you, somebody with all this promise, you get a bit apprehensive because you think, right, when he is thrown in there and it's all the spotlights on him, you know what I mean, fans, maybe even girls, is this going to go to his head? Because we've seen this happen with, you could say it did happen with Naz. We saw where the UFC fighters have gone, like Conor McGregor, it's gone a bit to his head. Are you preparing yourself mentally?
Is with me, like all that, like alhamdulillah, 'cause I'm a young Muslim.
Yes.
So, like, because I believe in God and stuff, I stay away from all that.
That's good.
Like, I think that's why one of the reasons I feel like I'll be more successful than the average fighter, because I know, you know what, I've got a way of life. As a Muslim, we've got a way of life. We can't go out, we can't mess about, do this and that. So it's all about just staying focused, staying grinding, and you know what, just leave it in God's hands and everything will be good, you know what I mean? Inshallah.
Inshallah, Ameen. So you see, brothers, you got to learn from this kid here. This is the good thing about fathers putting their kids in the gym, because you know we got kids going out there with knives and stuff like that, and it's because they can't handle themselves, bro. So they feel like they have to leave the house with a knife because they can't protect
it's
themselves.
like it's not even sometimes it is the kids' fault. However, the parents, they need to realize not all your young Muslim Asian kids are gonna be doctors or lawyers or accountants. Some want to go into sports, some want to open businesses, someone might want to do motor vehicle. You just, whatever they're passionate about, let them do it, because you know what, it's like I always say, don't chase the money, chase the dream.
Yeah, that's
You know, if
true.
you really enjoy something, you're gonna get somewhere. in it.
That's very true. That's very true.
If you don't enjoy it, there's no point for the rest of your life waking up and thinking, oh, I gotta go work.
It's like but best believe I'm not doing this for the money because there's bloody no money. But it's a passion at the moment. I get passionate when I see people like you. Like I'm passionate. Like you know when you said, "Oh, do you mind driving up here?" I said, "For the Maverick, of course." You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'll walk all the way up here. You know what I'm saying? With you on my back. but yeah, it's you sound level-headed, and that's the main thing. Like you've got the skills to pay the bills. But I always think, how will he be if he becomes a big star? Because obviously we get back in. When we've got one of our own that's out there, Asian, it's like the same with the Irish with Conor McGregor. We get behind our people. But you've got something that could make the whole of boxing get behind you.
It's like, I'll give you an example now. It's like the Khabib.
Yes.
You get me? Like, look how many people look up to him now because of the way he is as a person.
He's
not just
he's
not just a fighter. My man, he's a solid fighter. But you know what? The guy, he's got morals. You get me?
His head and his heart is in the right place. He took a lot of stick throughout that whole thing, and he just held it in and held it in. But when the cage closed, he's like, now you're gonna pay for what you said. You know what I mean?
Man.
But it's like it's like you were saying. It's people admire the way he is, his morals, his mannerisms. You know what I mean? And that's the main thing. But as I was saying, I feel like you've got something that can make the boxing hardcore fans get behind you because it's a science what you're doing. It's not like, oh, you're coming in and you can land a big shot.
Like boxing fans love a scrap, basically. So get in there, toe to toe, 50-50, I'm taking shots, she's taking shots. If you want to watch me do that, don't buy a ticket.
No,
you're gonna come watch me. You're gonna come watch me. You're gonna slip, bam, bam. You're gonna see me set up people. You're gonna see me outbox them, play with them, frustrate them, and break them down. You know, over 12 rounds, especially, I'm gonna start breaking them down.
And that's the thing with like, I see some of these people that are coming in and they're getting a few knockouts on journeyman and stuff like that, and then the people that do know are just shredding them down. But then same people, when it's come to your name, they're like, yeah, he's the real deal. And that's what I like, because the game's changing now. It's not just about knockout artists.
Nah.
It was just about heavyweights, but now
we're super bantamweight. I'm in super bantamweights.
Yeah.
It's like there's not many knockouts in that weight division. However, people get it twisted as well. Like they think, oh, he's got no power because he's not knocking everyone out. But at the end of the day, I'll say to him, all right, jump in the ring with me. If I hit you, then you're not coming. All my opponents, once I hit them, they're battered, bruised after the fight. Once I hit them, they don't want to come forward. They try coming forward, they get bang, bang, bang. And you know what? They just move off. If I was weak, they'd walk me down, they'd break me up.
I mean, it's conditioning as well with these lower weights. All the people that you're in with, they're all conditioned, they're fit. I mean, with these heavyweights and cruiserweights, you know what I mean? It gets to a part where their body don't want it.
16 stone, bam, it's lights out.
That's it, you know what I mean? But now, things have changed. Like, people have noticed, you've got people like Mayweather that might not knock somebody out, but you've got to look at the science of how he's winning. Lomachenko's not looked at as a puncher.
He's not a puncher, but he breaks them down slowly. That's what I always say to people. You know, the best example is for me, like a Terence Crawford. He's not a big knockout artist, but guess what? You know what? He breaks them down, and then later on, once he starts landing, it's lights out. That's what happens. And I feel like the best is yet to come from me when I box 12 rounds, because I start off, it's like even my last fight, I started off, and then I got better.
You did.
Usually, fighters, they start off good and then they fade.
Slow down,
But with me, it's the other way.
Yeah, you're going through the gears.
They're going downhill, but I'm just coming uphill.
Yeah. Was that? Did you get? What gear would you say you got to in that fight?
I was in gear 1, man.
Yeah, say no more.
I cruise control.
Yeah. But what do you think of like Lomachenko? Because
he's a brilliant fighter, man.
you know, when I see your footwork, I think to myself, I bet you that kid could dance. And it's the same with Lomachenko. Like his dad took him out of boxing and put him into dancing, and that got his footwork. Like I was saying to your dad earlier, how did he get this footwork? Like I don't understand.
You know, I just been in the gym that long, and you know what? Even sometimes you just put music on for half an hour, just move it up. Just have enjoy it, man. Have fun. You know what I mean? Got a bit of rhythm in it.
You've got rhythm, man. I swear. But yo,
it's a groove in it, man.
It was an absolute pleasure to come up and to watch you training.
No, thank you, man.
It was a pleasure to come here and meet your dad and meet all the guys that you train with, and even just see the gym. It's really nice, really.
No, whenever
really
you want a session with those guys, you come up. You're more than welcome. Doors are always open for you guys.
What I'll do is I'll bring up JK. Yeah, we'll get JK off the couch and we'll get JK, Momo brothers. We'll get them all up and we'll film it, edit. We'll film it. We'll live stream it or whatever.
We'll do something, man. In here, it'll be brilliant, man.
Yeah. We'll get JK to the big stiff idiot, the big doss out. We'll get him to.
Listen, I'm a small guy. I'll body spar him if he's on.
Oh, you hear that, Jay? Okay. I don't think he wants that, mate. I don't think he wants that. But yeah, bro.
No, man, not good, man.
So it's been an absolute pleasure to come down once again.
Thank you.
But there you go. It's your boy D2, Shabaz, Talabala Talabala.